Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. It's Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
Here's George Springer. He will lead this one off today. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center after it is eaten. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Past battles with Scherzer, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Rendon has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
Batting third.
Here's Michael Brantley. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Standing in now, number 44.
Number 44.
As he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Trey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Chirinos has a play. He's got it 1 away. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. One strike now from Cole. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
Line to the right side. Brantley is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 5 for 13. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Cole is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Juan Soto to the plate now as it's grounded sharply to first. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So striding in, Carlos Correa. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Dozier calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brian Dozier. We know what he can do from the offensive standpoint, light tower power, but he doesn't get enough credit for his defense, his ability to manipulate the bag and do all this while his hair never moves.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Scooped up on the backhand. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play gold glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now.
Batting seven.
At the plate, Brian Dozier will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Hit sharply on the ground. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Now at the plate, Victor Robles. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cole, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Garrett Cole.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Digging in, George Springer. He flied out leading off the ball game. First offering on its way to third. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Yanked fouled off to the right. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Altuve is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, you know, Dero, a lot of the top pitchers, if you're going to get to them, you want to get to them early. This is a big lead, 3-0 early against a very good pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, they have to feel good about this one, Dan. Going to have to find a way to slowly tack on runs, but if you would have told this offense they'd have 3 early, they would have took it.
And that's in there. Base hit.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
From the stretch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
The shortstop.
They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just...
1 run is scored. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Now the national skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Eric Fetty, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Drilled on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
In now is Adam Eaton. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Anthony Rendon. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. But that'll be off the right field wall. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Now to the plate, Juan Soto, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here comes the first pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. And the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Rendon down at third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On the ground to the right side. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Astros.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Stepping in now, Jose Altuve. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soto giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Ryan Zimmerman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Ryan.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Suzuki is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. And that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the air down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
The third baseman, number 2.
Into the box, Alex Bregman.
Bregman.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Now
and this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Number 44 stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. Bregman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here comes the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
The first baseman, number 10.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it barehanded for 1. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88, Gerardo Parra.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The batter, number 7.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Wander Suero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Now batting.
He
The
just
pitcher.
tattoos this ball
Garrett
right here. Tried to
Cole.
sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
In now, Garrett Cole, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. And that retires the side. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
At the plate, Juan Soto. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Standing in now, Ryan Zimmerman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cole gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Zimmerman, the runner at first with 2 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Astros 7 and the Nationals 2. Michael Brantley will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. He pulls this one into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Robles is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another chance. Number 44. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he lays out for it, but he can't pull it in out in deep center field. And the throw in gets away from him. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Eaton on the move, but he doesn't have a chance. It's over his head. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 20.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Digging in, Brian Dozier. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Number 60.
Striding in now for the Nats, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Yan Gomes will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. And that ends the inning. Fernando Rodney comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an interleague game.
Into the box now, George Springer. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it
Now
like
that-
this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Robles waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Making his way to the plate, Michael Brantley. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Cole at second. Springer at first. One gone. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Houston leads this one 9-2. Digging in now, Trey Turner. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Right fielder, number
Wow,
2.
he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Manny, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
And that's in there, base hit. And he is in there. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Number 6.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start extra.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
The first baseman.
In now, Ryan Zimmerman looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's set. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Brantley has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Eaton, the runner at third. Rendon over at second. Soto is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. And a relay to the plate.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And that's the second out.
Next for the
So 2 down now in the Washington 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, And that ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Alex Bregman.
No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Stepping in now, number 44. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Eaton is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. From the stretch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
The catcher, number 28.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set and the pitch. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Dozier. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. Howie Kendrick will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Hard liner toward short. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Trey Turner. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This pitch is popped up. Correa shading to his right. 1 out. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Eaton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's 1 for 2. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 22.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Last strike now for the Nats. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Rendon at third, Soto at second with 2 gone. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Roy.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Roberto Ozuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Number 12.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's Brian Dozier now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The center fielder.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Victor Robles. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fouled off. He's set. The 0-1. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Number 44 is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.